Alright, it's Thursday, November 1st. Just on Monday this week, Hurricane Sandy went through. And we're going to take a little walk around the neighborhood, see what happened. This is the end of my driveway. And on Tuesday morning, it was full of trees. That big one across the street fell down, crashed on the driveway, bent the gates up. We did some clearing so we could get our cars out. See the other gate here. Looks like something out of a cartoon, right? Now let's go down to the end of the driveway. You see we got a big clump of trees falling here. This is actually quite an interesting one. Amazingly, this big oak missed the mailbox and also the light post. Luck. Now here, this is the remainder of the tree. Fell from across the street. You can see all the electrical wires are down. You look up here, there's a series of trees falling up and down the street. And that's a big one that fell right across the road. And there are more up. There's another one up there in the distance you can see. Take a walk by that later, but we can zoom in on it. You can see it's resting on wires as well. So there's no power in this area at all. All the wires are down. There's no phone, there's no internet, no cable. So that tree is right across the road. People are going under it though. It's our house. Big oak that fell. Let's take a walk down this way. So here you can see the power lines all lying on the road. 5 or 6 poles snapped off here. And a big transformer fell down here. These are wires going into the woods. They serve a pole in the woods which served our house and our neighbor, and that's down too. And the neighbor had his trees all cut up, forming a big pile outside his house. And you can see the wires just lying on the side of the road. Here's another down pole. Oops. Snapped off. Right there, just snapped off. I think probably when those trees hit it up the street. They snapped off all these poles. The wires are just lying here. You can see there's some makeshift wiring going on up in the tree. There's a crew here from Fiber Optics, and they are repairing the fiber optic lines, even though there's no power. That's that crew down the street there. And you can see the wire continues here on the street. Here's another down pole. This one has a lamp on it. There are wires everywhere. Get them on this lawn here. A whole collection of wires there. As far as I can tell, this seems to be one of the hardest hit blocks. I haven't traveled around all that much, but a lot of trees down here, and all the power lines are down. There are more down here. You can see there's a crew down the road. Again, that's a fiber optic truck. They're fixing the fiber optic lines, apparently. Sounds of chainsaws and generators. There's another pole across the street there. It's got a light on it too. That's the first one that went on Monday about 5 p.m. and that tree took it out, I think. You can see all the phone poles here. This one with a big transformer. Will have to be replaced, of course. Let's trace this wire. There's a tree branch. This big tree sitting on it. This one is a perfectly healthy tree, quite old. And this one went up because the roots are very shallow. Here's one pole that remained. It's got a tree sitting next to it. And the wires tangled up in there, as you can see. That tree's hanging across the road. People have been driving under it for a couple days now. And here are the wires on this side of the street. And a tree went down here. This one has been cut as well. There's the other half on the other side. And this one is holding down wires. A lot of wires there. And then we get to the first intact pole of the block, but no power running through it. Let's take a walk up the block. Catch you on the other side of that hill. Quite a bit of tree damage. You can see straight ahead of us. A tree's taken out a lamp. Top of a telephone pole there. And to the left of the island there's also a tree hanging there. Across the road, you can see that. So that was impassable the other day. Now it's been cleaned up quite a bit. The rest of the road's not so bad. I'm sure if we walked up we'd see more damage. Everybody has trees down here and there on their lawns. None in this area seem to have hit the homes, which is good. In some places homes have been cut in half. And there's another one there. It's just an example.